welcome to Barre with Mary. Today we have a 15-minute back and arms class. So this is an amazing class if you're really looking to strengthen your posture, to get a little bit more openness across the chest, to kind of counterbalance all of that closing in work that we do when we're sitting at our desk, when we're looking at our phones, all of those things. So for props, all you need is a set of light weights. So I have a set of 2-pound weights here. You are more than welcome to grab something heavier or lighter than that. Or if you don't have weights, you could also just grab a can of beans, or 2 cans of beans rather, and that should be just about right. Set your weights to the side. Let's take it over to the right side of our mat and set them out of your way. And then meet me in an all-fours position. Hands under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Just find a cat-cow here. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And then as you exhale, round the spine, spreading wide to the shoulder blades. And keep going like that. Just taking a moment to connect with your breath. Check in with how your body is feeling. And just kind of allow yourself to arrive on your mat, you know. You're taking this time out of your day. So really enjoy it, appreciate it, savor it, you know, be in it. And that is the end of my hippy-dippy talk for the day, I promise. Last time here. I mean, it's probably not, let's be honest, but for now, I'll take a pause. Meet me in your neutral spine. And then we're gonna find a little bit of movement for our shoulder blades here. So I want you to push your hands into the mat and really feel how your shoulder blades, your scapula, can spread wide along your back. Now do the opposite. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, and as you do that, your heart's gonna come down an inch or two towards the mat. Inhale, press the mat away, spreading your shoulder blades wide. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, drawing your heart towards the mat. Keep going just like that. So you're finding the movement of your shoulder blades out and in, just getting a little bit of lubrication into that joint and finding a little bit more stability in it. So a lot of times when we come into back work, we allow the low back to arch. We lose the engagement of the abdominals. And instead, what I want you to find today is you're really finding much more work into the upper back, into the shoulders, and into all the stabilizing muscles of your spine. Last time here. And then meet me right in the middle. So your shoulder blades stack right in between those two extremes. Spread the fingers wide. Squeeze your thumbs towards each other and really feel the abdominal wall lift. Now from here, I want you to take a weight into your left hand and reach the weight back behind you so your thumb points down to the floor. Right leg is going to extend long. Just tuck the right toes. We're going to keep the right toes planted to start here. Inhale. And as you exhale, just float your straight left arm up with the weight. And then inhale, tap it right back down. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. So as you find this movement with your left arm, what I want you to focus on is that you're really extending and straightening the left arm. So your knuckles are reaching long back behind you here. And then of course, if this is uncomfortable for you on your right wrist, you can absolutely take this whole series down on your right forearm, okay? 2 more times, full range like this. And then this time, take your arm up, hold it there. Just take little pulses up with the left arm, up an inch, up an inch, up an inch. Continue to drive back through your right heel. And then really reach the crown of the head forward here. So staying strong through the abdominals and staying nice and square through the pelvis. So we're not allowing the hips to open towards the right side. You have 8 more pulses up with the arm. Go 8, go 6, here for 4, 3, hold the lift up, big breath in, big breath out. Now on your next inhale, I want you to sweep your left arm out to the left. And then as you exhale, you're going to squeeze it right back into center. Inhale, left arm sweeps open. Exhale, sweep it right back in. So it doesn't really matter to me how wide your left arm goes. It doesn't have to go all the way out to the side. It can just come about halfway. What I want you to really focus on here is the squeezing in with the left arm. So squeeze the left arm in and see if you can stretch it even longer as you sweep it back in. 2 more times. Inhale out. Exhale, squeeze. Last one. Now hold the squeeze in with the left arm, big breath in. And then as you exhale, flip the palm and sweep the left arm overhead so the left thumb points up to the sky. Draw your left shoulder down your back. And then from here, you can stay right where you are, or maybe you let your right toes float off of the floor. Arm and leg pulse up and up. Little lift, little lift. Feel the left shoulder blade Really drawing down the back here. So we're not shrugging the left shoulder up to the ear. Now by lifting the right leg, you added a lot more balance work and a little bit more seat as well. If you don't want that today, just go ahead and tuck your right toes back to the floor. 8 more pulses, 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, hold the lift, inhale, reach longer. As you exhale, maybe lift the toes and the thumb a little bit higher. Hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2, come back to center, set the weight down, tuck the toes, and lift the hips high, downward dog. Taking a moment just to release through the wrists, through the left shoulder, and then taking any movement that feels good for you. Big inhale, and a big exhale. Come up to your tippy toes, drop your knees back down to the mat, and we will take the weight into the right hand. Untuck your toes, reach the weight back behind you so your right thumb is down towards the mat. Take a big breath in, and then as you exhale, maybe the left leg extends, tucking through the left toes to get a little bit of a counterbalance here. Now on your next breath out, sweep the right arm straight up to the sky, and then inhale, tap it down. You've got it. Exhale up, and inhale, lower. So now we're finding foundation through our left palm, and the top of our right foot, and our right knee. So really press down to the top of your right foot. Soften through your left elbow. And again, if this is uncomfortable on your left wrist, just go ahead and come down onto your left forearm. See how straight you can keep your right arm as you squeeze and lift it up. 3 more times. Inhale, tap. And exhale, lift. 2 more. Go tap it down. And lift it up. Last one here. Now hold the lift of the right arm. Just pulse it straight up. Go little lift, little lift, little lift. Feel your right shoulder drawing down your back. Really feel your heart reaching forward. And then double check that you're not allowing your belly to collapse down towards the floor. Keep the abdominals lifting here. So we're really strong and stable through the length of the spine and through the pelvis. You have 8 more pulses. 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, hold the lift, inhale. As you exhale, right arm gets a little straighter. Now on your next breath in, I want you to sweep your right arm out to the right. And then exhale, squeeze it right back into center. Inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze. So again, you do not need to worry about how far you take your right arm. It certainly doesn't need to come in line with your right shoulder. Maybe you just sweep it out a foot. And then you squeeze it right back in. The focus is much more on the squeeze back to center. 2 more times, it's inhale out. And exhale in. Last full range, it's inhale out. Exhale, hold it in. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, flip the palm and sweep your right arm forward so your right thumb points up to the ceiling. Now right here is an amazing place to stay. Or if you want a little bit more balance, push into the top of the right foot and let your left leg float off of the mat. Pulse the arm and leg up and up and up. Double check that your hips are square to the floor, shoulders are square, and the right shoulder blade is drawing down the back. So you have lots of length through both sides of your neck. Abdominals are strong. And of course, because you lifted your left leg, you're adding a little bit of glute work for the left side glutes. You have 8 more pulses. 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, hold the lift, inhale, get longer. Exhale, maybe toes and thumb, lift 1 inch higher, hold and breathe for 4. You're here for 3, you're here for 2, set the weight down, tuck the toes, downward dog, lift the hips high. Again, taking any variation that feels good for you. If you need to take a minute to shake out your wrists, feel free to do that as well. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Now keep your hands planted, soften your knees a little bit, and really reach your hip bones up and back. So you're feeling the hips reaching up towards the wall behind you. Now from there, squeeze your elbows in towards your ears. Feel that deep activation. Keep that. Bend your elbows almost like you're going into a dolphin pose. And then press your arms back up straight. It's bend them down and press them up. So we have these down dog or turbo dog push-ups. What's happening is your elbows are hugging in towards your ears so that the eyes of your elbows are really pointing forward here. Imagine you're trying to come down slowly into a dolphin pose. So a dolphin pose is a down dog, but on your forearms, right? So you're coming halfway down, and then you press up straight arms. You can bend your knees as much as you need to here. 2 more times, you bend it down for 2. Press it up. Now this time, take it halfway down, hold it. Hips reach up and back, just pulse down 1 inch, 8, 7, 6, 5, hips back, it's 4, 3, 2, press the straight arms, inhale. Exhale, roll through the spine, walk your hands and feet a little farther away from each other so you can find a high plank. Shift forward to your tiptoes, and then slowly lower all the way down onto your belly. Just gonna move my weights out of my way. Stack your hands here, and let your forehead rest down onto your hands. Push down through the tops of the feet. Push down through your pubic bone. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, really actively push your pubic bone down and lift your belly away from the mat. Now on your next inhale, keep your hands glued to your forehead. Just float the forehead up a few inches off the mat. Exhale, hands come back down. It's inhale up and exhale, lower. Spinal extension, lift it up and lower down. So as you lift, I do not want you to worry about how high you get. I want you to think much more about your length. So really extend the crown of the head forward. Push the tops of your feet into the mat. And feel how as you push your pubic bone down, you can lift the belly so that we're not arching into the low spine. We're just finding a little extension through the upper back. Take it, inhale up. And exhale, lower. 3 more times, go lift. And lower. 2 more here is lift. And lower. Now this time lift it up and hold it there. Feel your shoulders soften down your back. Feel the back of the head pressing up towards the ceiling. Now extend the arms forward towards the wall in front of you. Thumbs are going to point up to the sky. From here, inhale. And then as you exhale, really pull the abdominal wall in and maybe extend your legs long, letting them float an inch or 2 off of the mat. Now little swims, go right, left, right, left, right, left. Shoulders draw down the back. Spine is long. Really shooting energy out of your fingers and out of your toes. I do not want you to think about getting higher. Think about getting even longer. For 16, 15. Really feel the shoulder blades gliding down. And feel length in both sides of the waist. 8 more counts, go 8, 7, 6, 5, no hold, it's 4, 3, 2, stack the hands, rest the forehead down, and just wiggle the hips from side to side. Amazing work. We have 1 more series of spinal extension work, and then we're coming into some finishing weight work for the arms. So now switch the stack of your hands so the opposite hand is on top. Rest your forehead down. Push the tops of your feet into the floor. Push your pubic bone into the floor. Take a breath in. As you exhale, really pull your abdominals up off of the mat. On your next inhale, lift the heart and lower it down. This time will look a little bit different. As you breathe in, really lengthen the crown of the head. As you breathe out, soften the shoulders as you melt down to the floor. 3 more times, inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. 2 more times, it's inhale up. And exhale down. Now this time, lift it up, hold it. Stay lifted in the chest. Just extend the arms back behind you. Palms face the floor. Push down through the tops of the feet and really reach the crown of the head forward. Inhale. Then as you exhale, maybe you stay. Or maybe you float your legs 1 inch or 2 off of the floor. All 10 toes are pointing down to the mat. Everything squeezes into center. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feel your triceps fire here. So the back side of the upper arms. Collarbones are wide. You're continuing to push your pubic bone down and seeing how long you can keep your low spine. You have 8 more squeezes, 2 will hold, go 8, 7, 6. Yes, you're here for 4, 3, 2, hold the squeeze, inhale. Exhale, maybe get a little longer. And then from there, could you lift just 1 inch higher with your chest? Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hold right here for 4. Hold here for 3. Hold here for 2. Press back, child's pose. Big toes together. Knees open wide, awesome job. Let your arms walk forward and let your forehead just melt down into the floor. Take a big breath in and let it go. Walk yourself up to seated and grab your weights. Now I'm going to stay down on my knees, but if you would prefer, you are more than welcome to come all the way up to stand, okay? Knees are under the hips. Hinge your torso forward, squeezing the weights together. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Now from here to chest, fly and squeeze. You got it. Fly and squeeze. So as your arms fly open, I want you to check in with your rib cage. Use your exhale to really knit your ribs together here. So that even though your shoulder blades are finding movement, the rest of your body is nice and still. 8 more flies, go 8. 7. So at any point through this arm series, know that you can ditch your weights, okay? It's 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Now keep them wide. Soften the shoulders, pulse your elbows up, go little up, little up. So we're finishing class with a simple arm series using these light weights. It's gonna look very traditional to other bar arms, okay? So you know it's going to be on the longer side, but everything's gonna continue to move and change, and we'll burn out the arms, and that's where you're gonna finish class today. You have 8 more pulses, 8, 6, here for 4, 3, 2, hold there, inhale. Exhale, lift the shoulders, extend the arms long, palms face toward me, elbows go squeeze, and reach, you got it, squeeze, and reach. So now the shoulders are stacked over the hips. Find your neutral spine here. So the pubic bone and the bottom ribs are drawing towards one another. You're nice and soft across the chest. And again, if you prefer to stand, go ahead and do that. The only reason I'm down on my knees is because of camera angles, honestly. You have 4 more, go. 4, 3, 2, squeeze the elbows in, hold it, just squeeze them in, go squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. So really feel the shoulder blades drawing together here. So as your shoulder blades squeeze in, double check that you're not flaring through the rib cage. So the ribs are knitting in and softening down. Yes, you're here for 8, 6, you're here for 4, 3, 2, inhale, the arms go long, hammer curls in and out. Yes, it's in and out. So yes, your arms are reaching to the sides of the room, but do make sure you can see them both in your peripheral vision. So they're not so far back that you're flaring the ribs or arching into the low spine. Challenge here is to keep the elbows in line with the armpits. But at any point, if you can't do that successfully with weights, just do it body weight. 4 more hammer curls, 4, 3, 2, stop halfway, hold it there, rotate the palms down, cross right over left, squeeze the elbows open, flip the palms up, again, you rotate down, this time, cross left over right, squeeze it open, you've got it. Ready? Do it faster, go, it's rotate, right, squeeze, and lift, rotate, left. So the whole time, your arms are at a 90-degree angle. You're finding rotation in the shoulder socket as you flip your palms down. And we're getting some really great strengthening work here for the muscles that support the rotator cuff. This is really intense, at least I find it to be really intense. So if it gets to be too much, drop the weights. 4 more, go rotate, right, squeeze. 3 more, it's rotate. You have 2 more, you've got it, rotate, right on top, squeeze. Last one, go rotate, left on top, hold it there, inhale. Exhale, squeeze your elbows in and pulse your arms. Go a little up, you're almost there, you got it. Pulse the arms, little up, little up, little up. I'm just gonna rotate. The final part of this class is gonna be with arms straight. In 4, 3, 2, hold it. Flip your palms to face your face. Extend the arms straight. Soften the arm bones back. Hug the abdominals in and pulse your arms up and up and up and up. You've got it, lift and lift. Maybe close your eyes. Notice if you're leaning your shoulders back. Try to stack your shoulders right over your hips. Try to soften your shoulders. You're here for 16, 15, 14. We have a hold in 12. Arms are on fire. You're here for 8. We hold in 6. We hold in 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold. Inhale, get longer in the arms. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Maybe lift the arms up 1 more inch. Hold and breathe for 4, 3, 2. Set your weights off to the side. Amazing work. Just sit down on your heels. Fluid side bend. Right arm reaches up and over. And we switch. Left arm up and over, just side to side. And again, you could do this standing. Absolutely fine with me. One more time, either side. Right arm up and over. Left arm up and over. Meet me center. Sweep both arms high. Tricep stretch. Right hand comes to the back. Grab a hold of your right elbow. Press your head back. And soften your shoulders. Awesome job today. Take a big inhale. Fill the ribs. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in. And let it go. Switch. Left palm comes to the back. Grab a hold of the elbow. Head presses back. And take a gentle pull on your elbow. Relax your shoulders down your back. Big breath in. And let it go. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Release the tricep stretch. Clasp your hands behind your back, interlacing the fingers. Bend the elbows slightly and then press the knuckles down to the floor as you lift the heart, opening up the chest. Feel the shoulder blades drawing together as you open up from collarbone to collarbone. One more big breath in. Let it go. Release your hands. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Let the arms drop to your side. And that is your class. Amazing, amazing work today. I hope you're feeling really open across the chest, really strong in the upper body. I'll be back next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class. As always, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you want to see. I'm just now planning my content calendar for this new year. So always report to me what you want to see this new year. Have a great rest of your day.